Hello everyone, welcome to the book circle. Thank you for all the love that you have shown in making this channel a huge success. Let's get started today on bringing the magic of stories into our kids' lives with this beautiful story. Edward Bubblehead. Edward had a very special gift, and that was his hair. But he didn't like it and he wished that it would become normal. But then one day, something interesting happened that made him love his hair so much. Join us to find out what it was. There was once a boy named Edward who had his hair so curly. Whoever meddled with his curls would have their head spin into a whirly. He was teased by his chums and called Edward Bubblehead, which was enough to turn his face into a bright shade of red. Every time he tried to untangle his hair with a comb, it would break into two and get stuck in his luscious dome. Whenever Ed passed by, the barber closed his shop, for too many of his tools broke while giving those curls a chop. Every day there would be some bird who would want Ed's hair for its nest. That would make him run fastest to reach his record best. There wasn't a cap, hat or helmet that he could wear. His collection of headgear just collected dust on a chair. There was also no use of a pillow on his bed. All the cushioning he needed was on top of his head. His mum would jokingly stick her knitting needles into his mane and say, "That's the safest place for anything you name." Once, while Ed was doing his homework for school, he scratched his head with a blue inked writing tool. But hey, what do you think happened? The pen got stuck in his hair that looked like a bubble, and as he tried to wriggle it out, the pen broke and leaked on the double. Next morning, Edward got up with his hair colored blue, which was also the state of his mood, as he had no clue what to do. Schoolmates called him Bubblehead, but he had managed to stay in the dark. Now with his blue hair curls intact, he feared the worst and waited outside in the park. As luck would have it, also waiting in the park was a bored television crew. They spotted the blue Bubblehead and called him the next juiciest piece of news. So there was Edward Bubblehead with his hair colored blue, telling them funny curly hair incidents, a lot of material to chew. Finally, Edward had his well-deserved few minutes of fame, and every child, adult, cat and dog knew his Christian name. Now Edward holds his curly bubble head high. Having been on TV, radio, live shows, he is no longer shy. He even lets some feathery friends use his mane to take a little rest. And everyone now calls out, "Hip hip hooray, Edward is the best." So kids, did you see how Edward came to love his curly hair so much? Remember, each one of you has been given a gift of your own. Learn how to use that gift and be happy with it. Don't compare yourself with anyone else in this world. Thank you for listening. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel and watch out for many more interesting stories coming your way.